These GAC actors have starred against the greatest Hollywood star ever, Bruce Willis, making them a few of the many GAC actors who've starred in big movies. And we're starting off with this versatile actress who is today's GAC's Family executive producer. We're talking about the starry-eyed beauty, Jessica Lowndes. The actress was born in Vancouver in 1988, starting off making self-made music from a very early age. She recognized her passion for singing and acting as a child. Lowndes was lucky to have a lot of support and encouragement from her parents, and this is how she left for LA when she was just 16 years old. Yes, that is how our much-loved Jessica started her real acting career. She made her debut in the TV series Saving Millie in 2005, playing the role of Andrea Kondrak at 16. This opportunity came as a great start, which later blossomed into a role in Masters of Horror episodes and recurring roles in Alice, I Think. But did you know this stunning actress was once ranked as TV's 100 Sexiest Women in 2011? But here is another fact that may take you by surprise. The movie titled Over the Moon in Love was written by the star Jessica herself. She played the role of Brooklyn Moore, who runs a matchmaking business which is on the verge of closing down. Brooklyn finds herself in a unique position as journalist Stephanie Carlton wants to write a piece about the business Brooklyn Moore's Perfect Match and its success rate in the Lifestyle magazine. To get the marketing she needs, Brooklyn decides to throw a summer love party. When she sees that in the middle of all of this, her childhood friend Devin has come back into her life, and even though the journalist has gotten eyes on him, a flame still lingers between the childhood friends. The singer-songwriter wrote the songs in the movie along with Canadian producer named Evan Weitz. Wes also reportedly added a couple of guitar riffs in some scenes. She apparently wrote a song the morning of her grandpa's funeral a few years ago while she was going through some really tough times. Lowndes has more than one big movie up her sleeve, like Altitude in 2010, where she played the character Sarah alongside Juliana Gull and Ryan Donahue, which also got 4 award nominations. The story takes off as a group of friends fly in the sky, only to end up facing a mysterious malfunction that sends their small plane climbing out of control. A rookie pilot and 4 teenagers find themselves trapped in a deadly showdown against this supernatural force. And this movie is completely action-packed, or rather packed with thrill. Take a look for yourself.
There's something out there that's still out there.
Sal, just shut up, okay? Just shut up.
Oh no.
While Lowndes has also starred alongside big names like Bruce Willis in the movie The Prince, this next actor who first started off with modeling went on to act alongside Hilary Duff. The teenage heartthrob Chad Michael Murray, who was born in Buffalo, New York in 1981, is of mixed ethnicity. Now, how many of you knew that? The handsome hunk is of Scottish, Swiss German, English, German, and Polish descents. No wonder he's got some killer genes, right? His mother left his family at a young age, and the responsibility of having to take care of his younger siblings along with his brother and father, who was an air traffic controller, fell on his shoulders. But Murray worked hard right from the start. He started during his preteens and quickly learned about work ethic. He eventually helped himself build his character thanks to the opportunity he got as a young man. Murray loves his dad so much that he once mentioned in an interview that he is always able to call his dad any time of the day, and even called his father his rock. Isn't that so special? A loving bond between a father and a son. The hazel-eyed, blonde-haired, athletic man has also done modeling for big clients like Skechers, Tommy Hilfiger, and Gucci. He then played Jamie Lee Curtis in Freaky Friday. And how can we forgive him for his totally off-pitch song? You have to listen to this.
Give me a sign. Hit me, baby.
Murray was also featured in Prince Charming as part of Hilary Duff's A Cinderella Story in 2004. He began his acting career with the TV series Undressed in 2000, and in the next year he made his debut in the Medigo Omega Code 2. But this next show brought him all the popularity and propelled his girl fan base like never before. We're talking about his role as Tristan Dugray in the drama series Gilmore Girls. One Tree Hill only made things even better for him, and Murray finally began to experience stardom. He played the character Lucas Scott, who is just a teenager in high school, but believe me, this man can surely act. The show consisted of a lot of dramas, love triangles, murder, and many heart-touching moments. But the best of it all was the music. Now, here's a little surprise for you. Did you know Murray has also starred alongside Jessica Lowndes in the GAC movie Angel Falls Christmas? The plot revolves around Allie, played by Lowndes, who was a surgeon who had just received a promotion but still wanted to work extra shifts during the time of Christmas. Talk about no holiday spirit. After a disheartening breakup, she sets out to celebrate Christmas, something she had not done in a long time. She is assisted by Gabe, played by Murray, who accompanies her in the celebrations to help her find the right path. Will Allie win Josh back, or will Gabe end up falling for her during the process? While you ponder about those possibilities, let's go over this next movie titled Survive the Night, where Murray was cast with Bruce Willis, who plays Frank, while Murray plays Rich, a disgraced doctor asking for his dad's advice. The whole thing takes a turn when his family is being held hostage at their home by some criminals on the run. This is when something happens to one of the criminals and the doctor is put on the spot. What does he do next?
When I start cutting, bite on this.
We're not going to spoil the fun for you right there. For all you Chad Michael Murray fans, this movie should definitely be on your watch list. But this next actress is another Murray, but hold your horses, for she's not Chad Michael Murray's sister. We're talking about Jillian Lee Murray, the American actress who was born in Reading, Pennsylvania. Now here is an exciting fun fact. Did you know that Jillian went to the same high school as Taylor Swift? Well, the actress who is known for her role as Portland on Disney's Sunny with a Chance in 2009 is actually fluent in American Sign Language. She has also featured alongside Demi Lovato on MTV's Awkward. Jillian landed the attention of Sony when she booked the female lead in the sequel, Never Back Down 2, The Beatdown in 2011, and the lead in Wild Things, Foursome. Her appearance in numerous independent films gained her worldwide exposure working alongside stars like Kelsey Grammer, Dennis Hopper, John Voight, Lara Flynn Boyle, and Taye Diggs. In 2014, she became a fan favorite in the horror genre after playing the lead in Cabin Fever 3, Patient Zero. She was also introduced at Comic-Con in front of millions as the new face and body for Dr. Liara T'Soni for the Mass Effect video game series, which is a huge news because this was a huge video game with a rating of 9.5 out of 10 from IGN. Later in 2015, she landed the series' regular role of Dr. Heather Pinckney in the first 2 seasons of the CBS medical drama Code Black alongside Rob Lowe and Marcia Gay Harden. Jillian seems to be a real nice person because watch how humble she is on the red carpet for the movie Mantervention.
Nobody's a diva that I've worked with. Me. Should I say me?
She seems like an awesome person, don't you think? Speaking of her role as Claire Abbott in the movie Prescription of Love, the plot revolves around the nurse on an extremely rare night off, who gets trapped in an elevator with a charming man played by Luke Taylor. But the catch is that when she is introduced again to him, he doesn't recognize her. She fights for a change in love with a charming new doctor and for a promotion to free herself from the misery her supervisor has created. Claire needed to stand up for herself and go after her dreams, as her supervisor tried to derail her chance at happiness. So, will she finally get to see better days? This movie is all about thrill, drama, and with a little hint of love and emotions, Jillian has nailed all of them. But this next actress, who has a long list of TV shows, was cast alongside none other than the sizzling Jason Momoa. Merritt Patterson was born and raised in Whistler, Canada, where she began her acting career at the age of 15. She landed her first TV role as a reoccurring cast member on the ABC family show Kyle XY. However, she is most well known for her role in The Royals on E as Ophelia Price. Merritt has starred in a number of TV shows, which include Pretty Little Liars, spin-off Ravenswood as Olivia Matheson, The Art of More as Olivia Bruckner, and more. Pretty interesting how her character names are similar. In 2014, she played as Angelina Timmons in the movie Wolves, alongside Jason Momoa as Connor and Lucas Till as Caden. In the movie, Caden is an average teenage boy approaching the end of high school. Due to some encounter during a football game, he becomes enraged and lashes out at the player with superhuman strength. He then flees and drifts off until he reaches a local bar, where he meets the beautiful young owner of the bar, Angelina. Everything turns dark from here on out, as the film gets creepier with every minute. In the year of 2018, she was cast as Cynthia Applewhite in the movie Unbroken, Path to Redemption for Universal franchise. Patterson also had a string of Hallmark movies to her credit, and after 9 successful releases, she finally moved to GAC Family. In 2021, Patterson brilliantly played the role of Princess Amelia in the GAC movie Jingle Bell Princess. The storyline includes a series of mishaps when the sophisticated princess gets stranded in a small town of Tucker, Maine. Once there, she becomes an ordinary guest of the unsuspecting Cutler family, and she desperately tries to hide her true identity as a princess. Starring Trevor Donovan as Sam, Jingle Bell Christmas is a must-watch for die-hard Patterson fans. For the elegance and grace she exuberates in this movie is definitely pleasing. But this next actress, who is otherwise dubbed as the Queen of Christmas, has surprisingly starred in some Hollywood flicks. Born on January 3, 1975 in La Jolla, California, Danica McKellar and her sister, Krista McKellar, began acting at a young age in their mother's dance studio. The family had moved to LA in 1982, and a few years later, she made her first appearance in a commercial. What followed was a new guest appearance in TV series, The Twilight Zone, in 1985, and in The Wonder Years in 1988. She is best known for her days as the America's alluring dream girl when she played Winnie Cooper in this old family comedy TV series. She had good grades in math and French, and so went on to graduate summa cum laude from UCLA, and even proved a new math theorem, the Chayes-McKellar-Wynn theorem. But hey, now that you've made it this far into our video, please do take some time out and drop a like and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. With that out of the way, let's now see how McKellar found her true calling. The actress returned to acting and has since been in many Hallmark movies, from Perfect Match in 2015 to playing Angie Dove in Matchmaker series in 2019. And with each of these movies, her popularity grew furthermore. However, McKellar shocked her fans when she announced the decision to move over to GAC. In 2022, McKellar played Emily Miller alongside Neil Bledsoe as Prince Henry. She's a novelist who happens to have writer's block, but becomes a caretaker at an empty winter chateau to finish her book. But once the prince, who's also the owner, shows up, her job as a caretaker also included taking orders from him and from the others in his royal group. Oh my, will she be able to finish her book like this? Well, you can always watch this movie on the GAC Family Network. Don't miss this one where she plays a role from Sally from DC, Superman, Shazam, The Return of Black Adam. In this movie, Sally witnesses her boyfriend getting killed by what can be seen as a shooting star, but it starts coming closer and closer and crashes onto them, killing them both. But amidst the smoke and rubble, we can see someone rising out, and this was none other than Black Adam. So these were the GAC Family actors who've starred in big movies. Do you think we missed out on anyone? Meanwhile, there are a few actors who started off on TV but made it big in Hollywood, never to return again. Do you know who we're talking about? Let us know in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Until next time.